Hi, my name's Alyssa. I teach on Tuesday mornings at 7:30, a Yin class. Basically, if you're new to Yin, or if you've only experienced Yin here and there, in short, Yin is a class where poses are held for an extended period of time between 3 and 5 minutes. And the idea is that you get into really deep ligaments. It's a slow, steady opening of the muscles. And the poses are held in a still manner. So a lot of attention is brought to the breath, and it's a way to really sink into a pose. So it's very different than a vinyasa class if that's what you're used to. So today I thought we would go through about 2 yin poses that really help with the holidays. And these are some of my favorites, especially because the first one, the forward fold, I like to do as soon as I wake up in the morning, and kind of like throughout the day if I find myself in a place that I can just kind of sit down and take a breath. So maybe we'll start with a little bit of a breathing exercise, and then we'll move into 2 yin poses that are really helpful if you have a short amount of time and you just kind of want to reset. So if you're practicing with me, you can gently close your eyes and bring awareness to the points of contact between yourself and the floor, and softening the eyes. Beginning to feel the rise and fall of the chest. And taking one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly, softening the shoulders, continuing to breathe. And counting up to 10. So the inhale is 1, exhale is 2, inhale 3, exhale 4, inhale 5, exhale 6, and then continuing this way until you reach 10, and then starting again with your own count. When you're finished with your count of 10, opening the eyes again. Coming into our first yin pose will be a forward fold. So taking the soles of the feet together, and you can adjust where your body is in relation to the heels. So bringing the hips forward or sending them back, increasing or decreasing this angle in the knees. And then this is a really great place for props. So if you have a bolster or a blanket or pillow or anything lying around, you can stack that up on your feet and on your legs. Essentially, we're going to bring the torso and just fold it forward. So depending on your hip mobility, you can prop yourself up, resting your chest on those props, or just using gravity to open up here. Another great place for props is under the knees, depending again on your own hip mobility. In really busy times like the holidays, it kind of just feels nice to surrender to whatever is. There's usually a lot of expectations and things to really think about, or things to get wrapped up in the holidays. So in a gesture of surrender, bringing the palms facing up and the back of the hands down, placing them on the floor, and just letting the top of the body grow heavy, letting the head hang heavy, and coming back to that count of breath. So inhaling for 1, exhaling for 2, And continuing in this way, feeling the sensation in the hips, softening, letting the head grow heavy. And staying here as long as feels appropriate for you. Remember, when you come out of a pose, using the hands to walk the torso up, and giving yourself a moment to readjust. Forward folds are especially nice because it's really a moment to go inward. It's just a posture of coming back into your own self, especially in a really stimulating environment. So the next pose is a wide-legged child's pose. So coming onto hands and knees, sitting the heels back. And this time we're going to bring the knees pretty wide apart, letting the chest come down. Letting the forehead rest onto the mat. So there's two different ways to do a child's pose. One is to bring the knees together, draping the torso down. And this time we're going to bring the knees wide. And we're going to sink the chest down. So there'll be a little bit of a curve in the back. Arms can go long. And again, we'll bring the backs of the hands to the mat, palms facing up, and resting the head down. And again, coming back to that breath. Inhaling for 1, exhaling for 2. And staying here for as long as you need. And just know when you come up, just to walk the hands back. Give yourself a moment to adjust. So I hope you find these little tips helpful for you, and I'd love to see you on Tuesday morning, 7:30 for Yin class, and have a great holiday.